Assalamu alaikum. My name is Idam Sabir Sawab, and today I'm going to give my final thesis presentation. And my topic name is Factors Affecting the Enhancement of Continuous User Intention Through Customer Satisfaction of National Payment Services among Bangladeshi users. And my supervisor's name is Tapashri Rabea Tama. He's the assistant professor of Daffodil International University Software Engineering Department. So I have already discussed the background in my mid presentation, but I am glancing on it a bit. The National Payment Service Bangladesh is an electronic platform for financial transactions. The National Payment Service Bangladesh was introduced on December 27, 2012. The motivation behind doing this thesis was that NPSB is a fast-growing interbanking online platform for financial transactions. The market and space of this service is increasing rapidly in Bangladesh, but there is no specific work on this topic till date. For this reason, I chose this topic for my research purpose. Then, moving on to the literature review, these three you can see on the screen is my best papers, and all these papers I have used to take references and variables and many other things. So I have used a total of 13 papers to do my thesis and get references. So here are the variables that I have considered. The independent variables that I have considered in my thesis is system quality, switching benefit, switching cost or risk, and the dependent variables that I have considered are perceived value, customer satisfaction, and continuous intention. Then moving on to the research objectives, the objectives of this research were to identify the impact of system quality in customer satisfaction and PSB users, to identify the effect of switching benefit or switching risk on perceived value leads to customer satisfaction and PSB users, to examine the impression of customer satisfaction of NPSB users' loyalty in case of customers' use intention. And the questions that were needed to be answered by this research was the system quality of impact on customer satisfaction on NPSB users. Is there any influence of perceived value on customer satisfaction of NPSB users? Is there any impact of customer satisfaction of NPSB users on user intention? Then these are the hypotheses. I have developed 5 hypotheses, and these are to be tested by my research. So this is the proposed model that I have proposed based on my hypothesis. Methodology it is a quantitative research based on data collection and analysis of collected data, and data is collected from various faculties, various banks, and some big corporate organizations. We designed a survey to test our hypothesis in order to collect empirical proof for the research model. The model was evaluated on 235 people. A systematic questionnaire was developed to survey the samples. The questionnaire contains 2 parts. The first section contains participants' demographic data, and the second section contains 21 questions designed to elicit responses that will help us to prove our hypothesis. The participants are required to respond by marking on the scale. So the demographic information among 235 people, 128 were over 30, 68 were between 20 and 25, and the remaining 39 were between 20 and 25. In terms of gender, there were 153 males and 82 females. In addition, we asked the respondents to record how frequently they use interview services. The following pie chart depicts the breakdown of the results. So here you can see that 54.5% is above 30, 28.9% is in between 25 to 30, and 16.6% is between 20 to 25. And here you can see the gender distribution, and this pie chart depicts the respondents' frequency of using interview services. So here are my data analysis results. Average variance is extracted from CI. CI is 0.844, CS is 0.871, PV is 0.816, SB 0.666, SC is 0.816, SQ is 0.788, and the composite reliability for CI is 0.942 in terms of row A, and 0.956 in terms of row C. CS is 0.927, 927 and 0.953 respectively. PV is 0.926 and 0.947. SB is 0.891 and 0.888. SC is 0.901 and 0.930, and SQ is 0.871 and 0.918. Then the correlation between discriminant validity is shown here in a mathematics. So here you can see the table where the correlation between latent variables on the discriminant validity is shown. Moving on, the significance of each path is shown here. So there is the path CS to CI, which is customer satisfaction to continuous is intention. Here you can say it is supported. It is supported because we have compared the original sample value. We have compared the p value that we have gotten from the result to 0.05, and if it is less than 0.05, then it is termed as supported. So here you can see the path from perceived value to customer satisfaction is also supported. The switching benefit to perceived value is also supported. The switching cost to perceived value is supported, and the system quality to customer satisfaction is also supported. So all these paths are significant and supported. Then we have done extra artificial neural calculation to determine that which variable has the most impact. And here we have seen that the most normalized importance is on SB, which is switching benefit, then SC, which is switching cost, and SQ, which is system quality. So here you can see the independent variable importance bar chart. Here you can see SB has 100%, SQ has 15.4, and SC has switching cost as 38.2%. Then moving on, here is the conclusion of my research. The findings show that switching benefits have a significant impact on users' continuous use of NPSB services by ensuring the satisfaction, because NPSB services allow them to access information, conduct transaction, and conduct interbanking transaction at any time and from any location. System quality is the second most important determining value. Most NPSB services allow users to interact with their existing accounts in different banks, making it useful for managing multiple accounts and conducting immediate transactions without the inconvenience of time and space. Users may therefore consider NPSB services valuable for maintaining the level of satisfaction and thus continue to use NPSB services. And lastly, switching cost comes in third position, is another aspect of financial value. Is discovered to have be a significant predictor of NPSB services satisfaction and retention intention. NPSB services enable users to reduce risk, uncertainty, and other factors. Thank you. That's all.